Liu Xia had said she was prepared to die under house arrest. Her family feared that was a real possibility as her depression and heart problems worsened. The artist was never charged with any crime, but spent the last 8 years a virtual prisoner in her Beijing home, emerging only occasionally to talk to journalists and her lawyers. She was married to Liu Xiaobo, who in 2010 became the first Chinese person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. His award placed symbolically on an empty chair, his acceptance speech written just before his arrest.
I firmly believe that China's political progress will not stop, and I, filled with optimism, look forward to the advent of a future free China.
Liu Xiaobo died of liver cancer almost a year ago. He'd been allowed to leave prison for emergency treatment, but was banned from leaving China for medical care. China's most famous dissident was serving an 11-year sentence for subversion. For now, Liu Xia will live in exile in Germany, which is where China's Premier Li Keqiang was on Monday. So, fair to assume, Liu's release was finalized during his talks with Germany's Chancellor. But on Tuesday, a Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman denied this, saying Liu had traveled to Germany in accordance with her will.
Whether it is related to the high-level diplomatic meetings going on at the moment, I don't see any connection.
Liu Xiao's release comes at a time when China is seeking to strengthen alliances with countries which, like China, oppose the trading policies of the United States. Next week, a summit of Chinese and leaders of the European Union will be held here in Beijing, so it's possible that the decision to free Liu is a goodwill gesture. China's President Xi Jinping has presided over a 3-year-long campaign against most forms of dissent. What was permissible a decade ago can now land you in jail, which is where many human rights lawyers, political activists and journalists now languish. Adrian, Al Jazeera, Beijing.